So if you're thinking about moving to the College Park area, then you're going to want to stick around for this video. In this short video, I'm going to be talking about College Park, the proximity to downtown, to the airport, to the major attractions, shopping, and the surrounding areas. So if you are looking to possibly making a move to College Park, you're going to want to stick around. We're going to jump right into it. All right, so let's jump right in here and let's take a look at College Park and its proximity to everything here in Central Florida, and take a look at just what's going on in the area and all the fun things to do, and just how close and convenient you are. One of the coolest parts about College Park, which is right here on the map, let me get my drawing tool here. It's literally right here in the center of Central Florida. When you're looking at Central Florida as a whole, which would encompass pretty much this whole map here, Orlando is dead center, but College Park is literally the closest community and subdivision to downtown Orlando. So, the cool thing, and I said in a previous video when we talked about College Park and living in College Park, which I personally live in this neighborhood, is just the fact that it is downtown. There is a whole lot going on. It is super close to everything and all the restaurants and nightlife and all the other fun that downtown Orlando brings, but it doesn't feel that way at all. We'll zoom in here in a few minutes and take a look within the community of College Park and look at what's going on there. But the cool part is you are literally on top of it. Is the north it is on the north end of downtown. And as far as a commute goes, I mean, it's literally right next door. From dead center College Park to dead center downtown, you're looking at a 5-minute car commute, and it's super easy. You don't have to jump on any major roads. There are through roads and neighborhood roads that you can take right from College Park to downtown Orlando. But it is just an awesome location right in the middle. One of the other cool parts is when you're looking at Central Florida, north, south, and east, west, the major road that runs north and south in Central Florida is I-4, which is here and here. As you can see, College Park offers easy access to I-4. There are 3 or 4 different entrances and exits from I-4 in College Park alone. So it makes it really easy when you want to go to other areas, when you want to travel around different areas of Central Florida. This is the major throughway. It can get busy. I-4 can get busy at rush hour times, but it is super accessible from College Park. The other cool part is when you're looking at the East and West Expressway, to get across, you've got 408, which literally runs east and west, and it also attaches you to the other major roadways that run throughout Central Florida, allow you to get to some of the other suburban areas and some of the other neighborhoods. Both of those, as you can see, I-4 north and south, and 408 east and west are right there in College Park, which make it super easy. Now, as far as proximity to airports, obviously there's a lot of traveling that happens in and out of Central Florida. A lot of people that are relocating to Central Florida, they're traveling back to where they came from. They have family that comes in and out, obviously wanting to visit our awesome state of Florida, an area of Central Florida, to visit amusement parks. The Orlando International Airport, which is where the majority of flights come in and out of the area, is right here. So the easiest way, there are multiple ways. You can go I-4, and you can cut across I-4, and you can go over down to 528 and cut across this way. You could also go I-4 to 408 and cut across this way down 417 and get to the airport this way. Or you can go 408 down to Conway and cut across to the airport this way. The great thing about having the three different paths is, depending on the time of the day, depending on traffic, depending on if you might have some backups in different areas, all of these areas are equally as accessible to the airport. And depending on the time of the day, you're probably looking at about a 30-minute commute from College Park to the airport, you're looking at about a 23-minute or 23-mile commute. And again, give or take, depending on the time of the day, you're probably looking at about 30 minutes that it's going to take to get to the airport. Now, there is another airport here in Central Florida, and it's up in this area of Sanford. And again, it's really easily accessible from I-4. Just go up I-4 this way and cut across 429 here. It'll get you to the Sanford Airport. As far as the Sanford Airport goes, it's a smaller airport. It's more of a regional airport, but there are a lot of smaller airlines there. As far as Sanford, you can get flights out of that airport sometimes as low as $39, $49, $99. And you know, they're primarily flying to more smaller regional airports. But there is, you know, over the years, this airport in Sanford has become more and more popular. So again, you're looking at about a 28-mile commute from College Park to the Sanford Airport. You're looking at about 30 or 40 minutes. But again, a majority of all air travel and all flights are coming into the Orlando International Airport from Central Florida. Now, one of the things that a lot of people moving into the area want to know about is the proximity of College Park to the theme parks. And we'll cover the proximity to the theme parks, but there's also a couple other really cool attractions here in Central Florida that people don't know about as much that I'll cover as well. So here is College Park. The big one that everybody asks about is Magic Kingdom and everything Disney, which is out in this area. Again, a straight shot down I-4 over here, and then cut across through Lake Buena Vista and over to Magic Kingdom. Now, I will tell you that when you get in this area down here on I-4, when you cross this area that says Dr. Phillips here, and you get down in this area of I-4, the traffic is really, really bad. And it is all due to the theme parks. You know, obviously with Magic Kingdom and Orlando being one of the most traveled to destinations in the world, that area of I-4 is clogged, it's backed up. You know, there are some roundabout ways that you can take to get over to Magic Kingdom, but still you will find that the most direct and easiest way is going to be I-4 down here to Magic Kingdom. As far as Magic Kingdom goes, and you know, you've got Magic Kingdom here, but you also have down in this area, you've got Disney Springs, you've got Magic Kingdom, you've got Epcot, you've got Hollywood Studios. So you've got all of the Disney theme parks that live in this area out here. So, and all of the Disneyland. Disney actually owns a huge portion, almost all of this land out here belongs to Disney. And that's great because, you know, you just have to take that one trip in the one way to get out to that area. So you're looking at about a 22-mile commute. But depending on the time of the day, like I mentioned, the traffic down here on I-4 can get pretty bad sometimes. You're probably looking at a 30 to 40-minute commute depending on the time of the day. But unfortunately, like I mentioned, almost any time of the day, weekend, you're going to get clogged up here on I-4. So just plan for that commute accordingly. Now, in addition to, there are other amusement parks in Orlando other than Disney. Universal Studios and Universal Resort is here. It is also very, very, very popular. But as you can see, the cool thing is it's along the same path as Disney, just I-4. Obviously, it's a lot closer than you would find than Disney. And the cool thing is you're not going to run into the same traffic between College Park and Universal Studios as you are between College Park and Magic Kingdom, because once you get past this area of Universal Studios is when it gets really bad out here. But when it comes to Universal Studios, you're looking at about 12 miles commute from College Park to Universal City Walk, and you've got Universal Studios, you've got Islands of Adventure, you've got City Walk, and everything else that it has to offer. And when you take this commute down here, down I-4, you're probably looking at about a 15 to 20-minute commute, depending on the time of the day. which isn't all that bad. So let's zoom in. The cool thing about College Park is being that it is right here in the middle, and being that it's right downtown, you've got so many things that are in the area. So right here, you've got Camping World Stadium, which is the big outdoor stadium where there's everything from concerts. There's lots of College Park, or there's lots of college football bowl games that are held in that area. You've got right down here in downtown Orlando, you've got the Amway Arena, which is where the Orlando Magic play again, home to many concerts. The biggest concerts, indoor concerts that come to the area are held right there. Super, super, super convenient location when it comes to the stadiums, and the soccer stadium is also right over in this area as well. So when it comes to, if you're into sports, if you're into soccer, Orlando City plays in the soccer stadium. Camping World is going to be outdoor concerts and a lot of college bowl games and football. And then the Amway Arena is going to be Orlando Magic and the indoor concert venue. So in addition, downtown Orlando has the Dr. Phillips Center and all of the entertainment that has to offer. And again, just super, super, you couldn't be any more convenient to the downtown area. You'll see that the border of College Park really runs here, out here, let's look. You're running here, you've got Lake Fairview, you've got Lake Concord right here, Lake Adair right here. There are just really big, massive homes around this area. This is kind of old College Park. These are some of the oldest estate homes that all run in this area. The other cool thing about College Park is there are all different kinds of parks. If we zoom in here, you've got Ivanhoe Park here, you've got Dartmouth Park right here, you've got Guernsey Park here. If you go up here, you've got Matthews Park here. So there's lots of really cool local walkable parks. And again, as I mentioned in our College Park video, the one cool thing is almost everything is walkable within College Park. It's a really, really small, quaint area. So you'll find people walking with their dogs, with their kids, many times to these parks in these different common areas that you'll find here within College Park. And I mentioned this in our video as well. One of our absolute favorite restaurants is here at Dubstred. This is the Dubstred Golf Course, which is one of the oldest golf courses in all of Orlando. As I mentioned, College Park is one of the oldest neighborhoods, one of the first neighborhoods that was ever established in Orlando. So obviously this golf course is going to be one of the oldest. It's dead smack in the middle. It is super cool. You wouldn't expect to find an 18-hole golf course in the middle of downtown Orlando, but here it is. One of our favorite restaurants is right here. It's called Tap Room at Dubstred. They've got a really awesome outdoor seating area that overlooks the golf course. Really awesome vibe, really great food. And then if you just look here, the two major roads in College Park are going to be Edgewater Drive, which runs north and south. Let me do this. Edgewater Drive is going to run north and south here. And then Princeton Street is going to run here. And as you'll see, College Park, as the namesake, many of the streets in College Park are named after famous universities. So you've got Princeton here, you've got Stetson here, you've got Yale here. If you were to zoom in more, you've got Harvard right here. So this is actually Harvard is right here. So this is an area that is named after these famous universities. But the cool part is you got Edgewater Drive here and you got Princeton here. The schools in College Park are all really conveniently located. Edgewater High School is right here. Right over here is going to be Princeton Elementary School. This is going to be Lake Silver Elementary School. This is going to be College Park Middle School. So right here, and then as I showed you earlier, you got Lake Highland here, which is one of the top private schools, not only in Central Florida, but in the whole state of Florida. So as you can see, the middle of College Park being right here, you've got all of your schools that are all right here within earshot of one another. So the cool part is it's easy commute for kids, whether they're walking to school or you're driving them to school. There's not really a whole lot of bus system that's necessary within. You also got Bishop Moore Catholic High School, which is a private school up here as well. So the school system is really close and tight knit, and everything's really close to one another, all within just a mile essentially of one another. So there is the school, but let's dig in and look at some of these really cool local restaurants and shops that you get here. So if you go in here and and I mentioned a lot of these places, but here being Edgewater Drive, if you're driving down Edgewater Drive, and we'll get in here pretty close, you've got Christo's Cafe, which is a really awesome breakfast spot. You've got personal trainers here. You've got a fitness studio here. You've got a really cool church here. You've got this really awesome retro Publix. It is still, they've maintained, even though they completely redid the Publix within the last couple of years, they still maintained the retro feel to it. As you can see from this picture here, it still looks like it's a Publix right out of the 1940s, which is awesome. So you've got Starbucks right here, Christo's right here. You've got Turkey Pasta, which is all homemade pasta, one of our favorite places to go. You've got cycle shops here, Tijuana Flats, Armando's, which is one of our favorite restaurants, Juice Bar, Taco Palace, PR's, which is a Mexican restaurant. And as you go up here, you'll see everything from bicycle shops to banks. So this is a little 1 mile strip Castle. This is the Castle Irish Pub. It's a newer restaurant. Einstein's Bagels, Papa John's, Gabriel's Subs, which has been in College Park for over 50 years. But the cool part is this is all about a 1 mile strip of road here. You've got all of these cool local restaurants that are all right there within that walkable distance. So you'll find a lot of people walking, riding bikes. There's a lot of people that have golf carts. We have a golf cart. It's just a super easy area to get around and to commute around. So outside of College Park, you'll see, the cool part is the proximity to other really, really awesome areas. So if I pan out just a little bit, you've got Winter Park here, which is really awesome. We did a whole separate video about Winter Park as well. You got Park Avenue, you got a really awesome art scene. You've got Rollins College over here. Craft Azalea Gardens, which I mentioned in our video about Winter Park, is right on Lake Maitland, which is just absolutely beautiful. We like to drive around this area. There are multi-million-dollar estate homes, which are just absolutely beautiful. You've got really close proximity to Maitland, which we did a separate video about Maitland as well. You've got Altamont Springs up here. You've got Winter Garden to the west. You've got East Orlando to the right. Cool part is there is just, with College Park, there is endless and awesome convenient access to all different areas of Central Florida. So if you have any questions, or if we didn't cover anything, or if you have any additional questions about the area, please feel free to comment below, send us an email, reach out to us at our contact information, and please stay tuned for the next video, and check out the other stuff that we have posted on our page, and let us know if there's anything that we've missed or any questions that you have. We'd love to be your resource here in Central Florida, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell to get notifications to watch further videos in the future.